Hello, New York. I'm Vincent White, and today I'm talking about a recent finding in New York State, in the federal court system here, that unpaid interns are not employees and so are not protected by the New York City human rights law from sexual harassment in the workplace. Now, every case is different, and I can't begin to speak to the situations, the circumstances leading up to that finding. I would never disagree with a federal judge. Clearly, the arguments that were made were complete. They were very skillful attorneys, as I understand it, and that case was found to be the way it was. But going forward, I think it's dangerous for us not to protect interns, unpaid interns specifically, from sexual harassment. Because really, if you think about what an internship is, it's a prolonged interview. You go and you work for this company generally with the hope that that company will then hire you. You do get credit, certainly, but why? I mean, is credit worth working without pay? It doesn't really make sense. Generally, it's not. So what you're dealing with is someone who's interviewing by virtue of doing work for the company, by showing what they've got, what they can bring to the table for months on end. And if someone comes to you while you're doing that and says, listen, I'm a creeper, I'm an old bad person, and I want you to give me sexual favors, and if you do that, you can work here. That by all means, I'll help you out. Well, that should not be okay. That's not all right. And that should not be the way we treat interns going forward. These are the impressionable, unprotected youth and the future of our country, right? So I think that is going to need some rethinking going forward. I think that in this world we live in today, where unpaid interns are so common and perhaps illegal just because they're unpaid if they're not receiving credit, we need to look at that situation and say, what's really going on here? What kind of protections do we need to provide? How do we go about making this right and safe in the future? Just my thought. Feel free to comment and let me know what you think as well. You may disagree, certainly. I just don't think that anyone should ever be in a position where they have to choose between their integrity and receiving a job. It's just not right. The best person for the job should get the job. The end. Take care, everyone.